Hi, I'm Deb. This is Debsbeeing, and today I'm going to show you how to make some recycled journals. I have a thing for really pretty covers, and so when I spend a lot of money on a really pretty cover, when I'm done using the journal, I like to use it again so that I can still get to use the pretty cover.
First step is to cut out the existing pages in the journal you're going to recycle. I do this using a sharp X-Acto knife, carefully holding the cover away so you don't accidentally cut through the spine. Next come the pages. I cut up some paper bags a few years ago from my local grocery store, and here I am just folding them in half and getting them all ready to cut to size. You can use any kind of paper you can think of, like packaging paper. Let your mind go wild. Next, measure your inner cover so that you know what size to cut your pages to. Next, using a ruler and an X-Acto knife, cut your pages to size. I like to cut one page to start and then use it as a guide to cut the rest of the pages. Once you have enough pages to fit comfortably into the cover of your book, you're ready for the next step. Next is preparing your signatures. I divide my pages into groups of 3. I like having 3 signatures. Here I have 11 in each signature. Separate them into piles. Once your piles are ready, you can start putting the signatures together. Do this by opening a page like a book and placing another inside it. Repeat until you run out of pages. Now we are going to get ready for some holes. You will need a push pin, some cardboard, a pen, and a ruler. Mark where you want your holes to be. I like doing 3 holes and typically do 1 an inch from each edge and 1 directly in the center of the page. With your signature over the cardboard, use the push pin to push holes through the signature. Now we're going to get ready for some sewing. Get yourself a needle, some thread, and some scissors. This part's kind of tricky to explain, so I've made a chart for you. These are the signatures A, B, and C. Get your threaded needle ready. Tie a big knot on the end. Stick it right through the middle hole on signature A. Bring it up through the top hole, and then right back down into the bottom hole. Tighten that, and then bring it up through the middle hole again. Moving on to signature B, put it through the second hole in signature B. Bring it up through the top hole, back through the top hole on the first signature. Come back through the bottom hole on the first signature and go into the bottom hole on the second signature. Bring the thread up through the middle hole on the second signature and then through the middle hole on the third signature. Bring the thread up through the top hole on the third signature and then back into the top hole on the second signature. Bring the thread up through the bottom hole on the second signature and then through your last hole on the bottom of the last signature. Bring the thread up through the middle hole of the last signature and secure it with a tight, big knot. With your pages all sewn together, get your cover ready. Now, using some regular glue that I got from the dollar store, I'm going to cover the inner cover and the top page of my signatures. Careful not to get any of the other pages also wet with the glue. I press that together and then cover the back cover and the back top of the signatures. I press it all into place, close it, and cover it with something heavy. After letting it dry for a few hours, I can take off the books and enjoy the beauty of a recycled journal. This next method requires no sewing, so it might be the better option for you non-sewers out there. I recycled this little book here. First step is to measure your inner cover. Using that measurement, mark your folded paper. With your handy ruler and X-Acto knife combo, cut your page to size. Using that page as a guide, cut your remaining pages. Once you have all your pages cut, put them in your little journal and see if they fit. Line your pages up so that you can see all of the folds. Use document clips to secure your pages together. You will need a piece of loose woven fabric cut to the size of your spine. Secure a large document clip to the bottom to be your stand. Get some liquid school glue, I just got this from the dollar store, and a scrap piece of paper. To hold it, get your paintbrush ready. Use the glue to paint the folds of the paper. This will be the spine of your journal. Once coated, grab your piece of fabric and smooth it over the spine. Now cover that in glue. Repeat on the sides of the journal, first covering it in a coat of glue, and then folding the fabric over and covering that in a coat of glue. Spread the arms of the bottom document clip to use as a stand and let the glue dry. Once dry, cut the excess fabric off, leaving a little tab to fold back over the spine. Remove the document clips. Grab your cover and coat it with a nice thick coating of your glue stick. Following the same method as before, glue the top page of your journal and stick that to the cover. Then glue the back cover and the back top of the page and stick that together as well. Replace the document clips and let dry.
This one's a little smaller. It reminds me of the one on Franny Fisher, Miss Fisher's detective agency, the ones the cops use, and they just jot in their little notebooks. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you liked it a lot, don't forget to subscribe so that you can see the other DIYs I throw your way.